The most surprising thing about Psyched was how it brought together the physiological with the psychological and also the professional with the personal. I think now I look back before the way I operated beforehand, I think I tried to compartmentalise those as very separate entities in my life. And I think the great thing about the programme was bringing it all four together in a very harmonious way.
I also think it's very unique about the way that each individual session that you have builds on one another. So you uncover certain things in one session, a sort of a kernel of something, a little seed of something, and then you're allowed for that to grow in subsequent sessions, and you make such progress. It's astounding.
While I was on Psyched, the quality of the practitioners, the thoughtfulness of the programme that knitted it together was very powerful.
In a way, it was sort of like a body and mind boot camp is probably the best way to explain it. And the outcomes by the end of it were that we felt, transformed.
Across the team, there wasn't a weak link. They were really, really good. From the psychotherapy sessions through to the Chinese medicine and the massage and everything. The coaching that we had was phenomenally useful and phenomenally insightful.
Every aspect of the specialist there actually all blended and merged well together. So that I think was one of the main strengths of the programme, is that when you combine all the physical with all the mental, it was sort of hand in glove stuff. It fitted well.
They're all extremely different. I would never have dared to put it together, and that's why it worked for me. I suppose the one thing they have in common is I trust them. And whether it was my body or my soul or my mind, I would trust them to guide me through some difficult stuff, and it was worth it.
There was something about the environment and the context and the consistencies that we had across the 4 days that really brought each of those seemingly disparate elements into one holistic whole.
The bond formed both with the participants and the practitioners is such that I still feel a connection, even if I don't see people often. There's a bond there, and it kind of becomes a shining beacon, a glowing crystal of recognition between each other, which is hugely powerful.
In actual fact, it's incredibly levelling when you're going through an experience like that together. It's actually very bonding, and I think at the end of it, we all felt like this one big sort of happy family that had been through a really enlightening experience together.